Hello everyone and welcome back to City Skylines. We're back on the City of Hope Pass, and if things look a little bit different, well they are, because what happened was I was recording an episode earlier today and I had the natural disasters turned on, which normally isn't a problem. Sometimes you'll get a tornado or a fire or something like that, which is fine. I didn't really expect anything this soon. But what happened was a tsunami, of all things, came and, of course there was a lot of water right here, and it pretty much wiped out all of this town down here, and I was like, no, ain't having that. So I went to restart the map, and my game save, I had forgotten that the one previous that I saved didn't include any of this down here. All this second tier where the high school and all that is up there, none of that was there. So I was like, oh gosh. And then of course it auto saved after the tsunami, so I'm like, well, I guess I'll redo it. So here we are back again. Pretty much where we left off last time. I tried to recreate everything as best I can remember. I think the power stations are the coal power plants are a little bit different location, and the high school is basically the same. I did try to flatten out this terrain a lot because as I was recording the previous episode, which actually is a good thing, I noticed that the parking lot and some other stuff we'll do today in this episode just wasn't looking right, and I had to try to flatten out the terrain as best I could, because it's on a pretty good, if you look, it's a pretty good little slope. Going as we're looking from right to left, it goes downhill quite a bit. And then also if you look this way, from right to left, it goes downhill quite a bit to about where that yellow, I don't know, what is that, a trash can or newsstand or whatever this thing is right here. That's kind of about the middle, and it starts going back uphill as you come back up up Walker Street here. But anyway, so my plans today are basically the same as I was trying earlier, and that is we're going to build out the high school, and then we're going to come over here and right off of this road from the interstate, we're going to come up this way and snake up through here to about right in here, and we'll make a sawmill and forestry area and all that up in this area. But to do that, we have to get to 2600, I believe is the magic number. So I'm gonna work on some more subdivision type stuff, and then hopefully we'll level up. In fact, I'm gonna speed this up just a little bit too. Alright, so one thing that I did in the previous build that you didn't get to see was I extended this road from the high school on out, and then made a road coming off of here. I put a landfill up in there because we were starting to get a little bit filled up on landfill, or the garbage processing was low. So you can see right now it's low still because we've got 2,300 residents and only so many garbage trucks. In fact, let's go look at that and see. So the landfill is way down here. That's the other thing too, is it's way down here, and the trucks have to go all the way around, all the way up into there. So it's quite a travel. But let's look at this and see. So we've got 13 of 15 garbage trucks, and it's 16% full. And so that's something I want to take care of just right here from the start. I know it's going to be an issue, so we'll run that road up there, and then we'll have one coming off of here. And in fact, for right now, we'll just make it a gravel road. I've got some other types of dirt roads here. There, we'll do that, and eventually, we'll connect up this road over here. But for right now, let's get us another landfill in here going. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, because I know we'll need that. Alright, so now let's see if we can get our residents up. You know, the way this is kind of looking, I'm kind of thinking we might need a road that cuts through here, but we'll work on that later, I think. We'll see how everything looks and how it goes. One thing I do want to do is right in here is let's get another 2-lane road. And let's make it curve from there. And then let's get us a roundabout in there. Now, I got to looking at this roundabout tool, and the only thing I can figure... Oh, there we go. Boomtown. Alright, so that gives us... let's see, what was I after on this one? Some different roads. We've also got a lot of the natural disaster stuff. And we get a fish factory and post office. Yeah, that's what, bus depots, and all sorts of neat stuff. Alright, so with this roundabout tool that I was going to say was, I got to look at this some more. And, see, I don't want that, I want that. There we go. And I don't think there's, as far as I can tell, there's no way to make the grass not show up. I just have to use move it to adjust it some. And if you adjust it, make it a little bit bigger, it does two things for you, which I guess I could have tried maybe the next radius up, but I was trying to not to make it too big. Is with the zoning, see how we've only got one row here, it's a 1x4, and these are 2x4s, so we need to make it a little bit bigger, so that'll give us a bit more zoning. So let's try to do that. Yeah, there we go. So now we got 2x4s on all of these. We can fill those in with some residential. And I'll have to get water up there before I get too much further. Alright, so got us another little cul-de-sac in there, which, you know, a lot of guys that play City Skylines don't like the cul-de-sacs, but see, I don't mind them too much. I think it'll be okay. Because, I mean, you just got the residents that move in there and live, and then, I mean, there won't be any, you know... In fact, we can even select this road and have it, see, I think there's a way... Clear traffic, apply stop signs. I was thinking that was a way to tell it like no trucks and stuff. I may not have the right tool selected. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we got, let's see, we're gonna need garbage pickup though. And so I'm not sure how that's gonna work with garbage pickup, so we may just have to we'll ban like buses. How's that? There we go. Let's see how that works. Alright. So $27.50, we burned through some money pretty quick, I guess. I don't know where that money went, because we upgraded to the... Oh, we got 60... Oh, that's a... remember, people. $63,000. Okay, so let's work on the high school now. Alright, so what I did was, it's under parks. I finally found where the gymnasium is. It's under parks. So there's the city high school. This matches what we got here. And I'm going to do a 2 over... We'll put maybe a little parking lot right there. I can't remember exactly what I did before, but so we got that, and then over here there's a baseball, soccer, and a football stadium, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. Let's see how the football's going to work. not crazy about that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a road in here and then level some more of this back in here, and then we'll have the football stadium set back a little bit from the road. I think that'll be good, because I don't like the way that worked. Alright, so let me get the landscaping turned back on, and let's do some leveling. And we're gonna level it to, let's see, where is the bottom of this thing? Right there, I believe. And of course, the road's not gonna let us, level it out too much, but we'll make do. And this will be fine, because once we bring a road in, it'll connect up with the other road there. So what I want to do over here is we're going to put the baseball field, the soccer field, and a parking lot. Alright, and let's do the baseball field. Let's put the baseball field right there. And then there's a parking lot. I think I saw somewhere right back here. Yeah, it's this one right here. That's what I want to use. So this parking lot can serve for the high school, and then anybody that wants to come over there for the baseball games. And I should have moved that down just a little bit. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Okay, so now we got parking for the baseball, and then across the street here. In fact, you know what? I probably will go ahead and put the football stadium right here. I think that's a better spot, really, than over there. And we'll put the soccer field maybe back over there. That'll work. Because we'll need a lot of parking, for the football games. Or we could even put the soccer field right next to it, I think. Would be good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's put the soccer field right there. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, that'll be good. And then over here on this side, I think I'm going to put just a little bit of parking. I think I've got some small parking spots. It's got this 2x4 we can put right there, or did that not work? And that didn't work. Okay. Alright, let's try it on the other side of the gymnasium. Still doesn't like it. Yeah, I guess that's not going to work. So what we can do though is we'll put in a little road, and then we'll just make it like a entrance to the parking lot. We'll put the parking lot back here on this back side, kind of. Because this back here should be level, I think. Ah, still not right. Jeez. Okay, let's try one more time. Alright, there we go. It's not exactly level, but we won't worry about it. Okay, so we got parking for the football stadium and the soccer and the baseball. I like that. We've got a little bit of parking now for the high school itself, so that'll be good, and that gives us a little bit more room back here to do something if we want to. We got the landfill in there. Oh yeah, so let's go work on the forestry. I think, yeah, we got 47,000. That should be plenty to get over here. Okay, so what I want to do is we should have access now, I believe, to this small industrial road. So we'll come off here at fairly level. Yep, to right there, and then we will come across at a curve and try to meet up with the railroad. There we go. That gives us a crossing across the railroad tracks, although that's not ideal, but at first we won't have a terrible need for tons of traffic. So we'll just deal with it. Alright, so what I want to do is we're going to get water and power up here as well. But I want to, like, maybe from right here, we'll just go with a dirt road, kind of like a well-maintained dirt road. And so we'll just come off of there. And we'll just kind of curve our way up into right there. All right, that gets us up. That gets us up there. Now we got to mark off the industrial area. And this is gonna be a pretty big spot too. It's gonna be all this up in here. All right, there we go. So we got that, and then now what we're gonna need is the forestry building to establish this as the forest industry area. So we got, yeah, the forestry main building. We'll put it just right here. And that unlocks a sawmill, small tree plantation, and a small log yard. All right, there we go. So now we're gonna get water and power up there. Now we're going. We can put this plantation in. And we'll make that be conifers, okay. And then let's get us a sawmill in there. We can't afford it yet. Okay. Let's get us some more residential and we'll speed it up and see if we can't get us enough to get us a sawmill in there. Alright, so I think we can put maybe a couple more houses in right here next to the high school, kind of. So we'll put a couple there, a couple there. And we'll go ahead and, so we'll say somebody bought that lot and gonna fill it in. And then we'll need a bit more residential up in this area too. In fact, let's go ahead now and extend this road on out. There we go, and then we can put a good bit of residential in there. To do it. Yeah, I really like the way the high school worked out, because I kind of like this road that goes in there, because you got, you know, your main school over there with the gymnasium, which normally the gymnasiums are kind of either attached or nearby. In fact, I could have probably moved that over just a little bit. And then of course you got a parking lot. Now a lot of times though, well, we got this one back here, but I was going to say a lot of times the parking lot is kind of right in front of the high school, at least mine was anyway. But then this gives us plenty of parking for football games and whatnot. Huh, the Tigers. Okay, well I guess we'll call them the Tigers. And we'll come up with names and stuff for all this later, but... Alright, so we can get our sawmill now, so let's do that. And I think with the sawmill, what I want to do is put it right up here next to this plantation. So let's get that put in there. And then it looks like we have enough also for a small log yard, so we'll put that across the street. Yeah, I keep forgetting about making everything level. That's not gonna work. So let me see if I can't fix that. I suppose that's okay. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Alright, what's this saying? Not operating, not enough raw material. Okay, well, we just got the one little plantation right here. In fact, let's go ahead and put in an extra bit of road. And we will use, let's use this muddy gravel road for a little bit. And we'll put a couple more plantations in. Yeah, like I say, I'm gonna have to try to find either some different plantations, or I can try to find a tool that will make the trees better match what we have here. In fact, this map here is by Zardus, and he made a set of plantations that are supposed to match better with these trees, but I couldn't get them to work. They kept giving me an error. Okay, now it's operating, so we're getting some raw materials in there. And let's see, this small log yard, let's see, balanced. In fact, what we want to do is empty that, so whenever anything gets put in there, just automatically gets taken out and sold. So we'll do that. And that gets us our forestry industry started. And like I said, we're going to really expand that. In fact, it's going to be, you saw me draw the thing boundary in it. It's going to be all up in here. We're going to have plantations and lots of other stuff, and it's going to be a pretty good size operation up here. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, one thing I do want to do before we end the video today is let's take a look at how everything's going. Let's pull up our info panel. And let's look at fire. We've only got one fire station down here, but I don't think I have enough money to put another one in. Yeah, see, I don't have enough money. Well, we could do one of these little rural fire stations. Those aren't very expensive. There's one for 7,000. In fact, let's do that, because we're going to need one up here somewhere. And the question is where to put it. And it looks like we got some dead people up here. Let's put this little volunteer fire station right there. That'll make those people happy. And let's see, I don't think, yeah, we got just the one clinic there, and we need more healthcare too. But again, we're limited on money because I just wasn't keeping an eye on that. Have $0. Alright, so we got healthcare. We know we need that. We're going to need another clinic, probably up in this area somewhere. I'll develop this on out and we'll put a clinic up in this spot here. Let's look at fire again. Fire, of course, this little volunteer doesn't cover much, so it's not going to do a whole lot, but at least we have something up there. And let's look at crime. Crime looks like it's okay. Yeah, it's very low. Yeah, 6 or 7%. Okay, well, I think we're in pretty good shape except for the healthcare and the fire departments. We'll really have to focus on that next time. But for right now, we just don't have enough money. It is rolling in, but it's a little slow. And up in this area, I could probably zone some of this as industrial. That might help with the industry. So let's do that real quick. We'll put just a little bit right there. And that's already starting to develop. Let's see what comes up. Oh, it's generic stuff. I was thinking it was going to be industry specific to forestry, but I may have to dezone that. I don't care for that too much because it's supposed to be our forestry area. I was thinking that was what was going to come up. Let's see, we're inside the forestry zones. I'm wondering why that didn't come up as forestry specific. I guess I haven't set it up on that real close. Well, anyway, I'm gonna dezone that because I don't care for that. Okay, I'll study on that for next time and see what we can come up with. But for now, I think we're gonna end it here. We do have a good bit of some abandoned homes and yikes, all kinds of stuff going on. We'll have to get us another healthcare clinic for sure. In fact, I may have enough money now to do that. Yeah, there's another medical clinic. So let's put us a medical clinic up in this area real quick, and then that's going to be it for today. Let's see, where do I want to put this? We've got sort of a commercial area here, so I think I'm going to put it right there, and we'll just have to lose a home, because I definitely need a clinic. Okay, so we're good. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll come back next time. We'll work on the forestry area some more, and we'll build out some more of this residential, and then we're going to start thinking about on down at the tip of this peninsula. I want to have like maybe some big shopping centers or some more industry specific type things, like tourism type stuff, maybe if we can unlock that. But that'll be for next time, and then we'll extend our city on up this way too, and eventually up into this area also. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.